Hi, good evening. Welcome to another episode of the Highly Divine Crew Newsroom. It's your one and only host, Mr. Patrick Tengwazevi. Today, we are diving into a very powerful topic that have eaten deep in the fabric of this our society: marriage. There has been an increase in divorce in our society every day. So today, we have a guest, a father, a husband, and a living testimony of what a successful marriage should be called. Join me as we welcome our daddy in the house. Daddy, you're welcome, sir.
Good evening, and thank you for the privilege given. My name is Mr. Oni Abimbola Daniel.
Wow, you're welcome, sir. You're welcome, sir.
Yes.
You're welcome, sir. So, to get direct into our topic today, sir. So now, can you tell us, so how long have you been married, sir?
I've been in this system for at least almost 14 years now.
Wow. So, can you tell us what has kept the marriage going all this while? 14 years is not something that you can just wave away.
Yeah, I thank you for that very sensitive questions. What I see that have kept this marriage going since I have been engaged in it is the power of God Almighty. Because why I say that is we found the marriage in God because of what we are seeing happening. Even when I was in youth and what I have passed through, I see that anything that is not directly from God will not successful. So that has kept me waiting for long until I found my real bone of bone and flesh of flesh.
Wow. That is matters to my audience out there. I hope you are listening. You are listening out there. So, Daddy, can you tell us, how did you know our mommy was the one?
Yeah. Like I said, that with experiences that I've got through, seeing so many breaking home, divorces, and all those things. So I intensify of waiting on the Lord until God give me her by, let's say, true vision.
Wow.
I knew my wife ever before I set my eyes on her. God gave me a vision, and in that vision, I was told that is your wife, and God confirmed it real. That is how I know her.
Wow, that is powerful. That is powerful. Okay, now that is just being personal right now. We're done with the personal aspect. Sir, what can you tell us? What should a man look before knowing that this is my partner? Like, because you said you found your wife through vision. Yes. So when you met mommy, you know that, oh, this is my wife, and you found the qualities that you found in mommy, right? So now, what are these qualities? If you want to share where you met mommy from that vision that you saw. So when you met her, what are the qualities that should a man seeking a wife before knowing that, yeah, this is my partner?
Yeah. I thank you for that sensitive question. One, when God gave me the vision that is your wife, number one, the first place I met her on that vision was a church. She was in group of the choir, and they were discussing. I was passing by, and she was out of them. They were discussing. She was laughing, and then I heard the voice. That is your wife. Now, when it comes to reality, then I discovered that truly this lady loves God. She's a woman that doesn't take God for granted. Every of her thing, she does it with the fear of God. So it makes me to convince that, yes, this is a lady who met with my own choice, because I'm a God-fearing man. I love God. I love taking God's things extremely than every other thing I could think. So when meeting her, when we started, courtship going, I discovered that yes, she's a type. One, she's obedient to, at least as a man, what I want her to be doing. Secondly, I feel that in her heart, she carry along. Two, she always adapts to correction. No matter how difficult it is, she will come down and say, okay, it's all right. I'm sorry if I offended you. So she's very submissive. She's not a type that feel arrogant or that neglects correction. So that's why I find
I know that
this is the right person for me.
So if I get it correct now, she was a God-fearing woman.
Yeah.
And she was humble, she was loyal, she understands you very, very well.
Exactly.
So as my audience are listening to you right now, one of the first things you're going to know in a partner is she should be a God-fearing woman.
Yes, that was absolutely.
Now, it should be when she's a God-fearing woman, everything will now follow from that. And then she needs to be loyal, understanding. Okay. Now, that means if somebody is loyal, now that brings me to my next question. Now, how do you and mommy, your wife, manage your finance and parenting as a team? Because when it comes to loyalty, you understand, women are always something about money. But when you find a good woman, the quality woman that we're talking about here now, we're talking about a quality woman here. So how do you manage your finances and parenting together as a team, as one thing?
Yeah, thank you. Like I said, when a woman is God-fearing, she won't feel reluctance to manage whatever you have. What I'm saying
managing your finances
earlier on is that when you marry a God-fearing woman, then she will adapt the system of manage. I mean, whatever you have could be okay for her to manage it. And also, she will be very, very careful not to spend extravagance. That's second. Thirdly, she will look to one way or the other to support the family. Even with a little you can give to her to manage. Like sometimes you give your wife maybe like 200,000 for shopping, doing this, doing that, or let's about 20,000. A good woman will not spend the whole 20,000, because I see the number of times when I will lack of, maybe because then I was a salary earner, and sometimes maybe they have not paid the salaries and that. My wife will say, oh, daddy, don't worry, we have so thing left, we can make use of it. And we will now use it to manage. To the extent that through this supportive idea, we could be able to be a school owner. We started like daycare. My wife was managing a daycare in my parlor, which we rented. And as we can see today, that daycare turned to school. We're having a school A, school B, even school C. We have school in different parts of the country, according to the help of a good woman. She knows how to manage
the finances of a team.
She don't demand as pledges. She don't look what other women are doing outside. She don't listen to bad encouragement. She don't even have friends. I'm her friend. And whatever we decided in our house is what so this is how far we have gone.
So now, Daddy, driving from that particular thing you just said now, about this finance issue right now. So there are some marriages which crumble, like I and my colleague was talking the last time. Some marriage, the husband money belongs to the family, and the wife's money belongs to her. You understand? So in this aspect that you guys have been managing your money, as they talk about you giving me 20,000 naira now, 200,000 naira right now, we're talking about your own money now. Have she been, her own money, has her money become part of the team finance management?
Yeah, that's what I say, a good woman, like as she is, we don't have a different pulse. Whatever she have is hers, is for us, and whatever I have is for us. So that's how we have been managing, and that's why we keep growing, because we don't have a different pulse. We don't believe that it's mommy that buy this or it's mommy that do this. Whatever we have is for us and it's for the family.
Oh, she has been contented with what you people have.
Exactly.
Wow. I think that is a very, very great secret. Yeah, everybody will love to know that. Now, is there a moment, has there ever been a moment where you felt disappointed, like you felt frustrated by your wife? Like, is there a moment where you felt disappointed, like, oh my God, she disappointed me now?
Well, because we cannot say everything is like bed of rose. Sometimes human error used to come in marriage, but because it is God that give good things to everyone that's sick, according to what Bible says about wife. Say he that found a wife found a good thing and has obtained favor from God. So a good wife will always come to balance when there is conflict, in the aspect of when we have a shaking period, when things was not okay, simply because some intruder came in to put asunder. That is when we have school.
It's a third party.
Yes, people must come to put hand in order to give way to discouragement or to some of those things that we cannot even say. But along all the line, God see us through. We come together to agree that this is what God has already found, and that all the blessings attached to the marriage, it is God that gave it. It's not by our power, because we see some other people who are learning more than us, who have even very rich background, that they could not be able to, can say anything of what we have gotten. So by then, we quickly bring ourselves to correction, and we accept what we are going through, that, well, it is part of life, a challenging of life, and we put things to order quickly. So that is how we managed to survive that wave as at then.
Wow, that is so insightful. The way you guys have been able to mind. No wonder you people have lived this year this long. I really appreciate you, sir. So now, if you're going to go back to your early days in marriage, like the early days that you just got married newly, if you're going to go back and like correct one thing, like think about correcting one thing, what is that thing that we will go and correct?
Yeah, that's good. That's a good question. If I had the opportunity to go back to my early marriage, what I believe I could correct is anger, because anger does a lot of, drove us back a lot, and it is from me. Something that I supposed to have, take easy, sometimes I throw it.
Wow.
I spark, I do this, I say that. At the end, I will still realize that it is me that has fault. I calm down in the level of, patience, and take another look on what has brought that problem. Then it wouldn't have taken us a long way that we have gotten before we resettle back to our normal senses.
I think I know why this marriage have lost this long. For you to accept that you are the cause of the problems that happened in the past. It takes a man to accept something like that. You understand what I mean? It takes a man to know that I'm the cause of this particular problem. it takes a man to understand that, the anger, the issue, anger has been my problem. Some men, if you tell them that, they'll say, no, I'm not the one, I didn't cause it. You understand? So for you to accept this, I think mommy is lucky. And I really appreciate her. So now, with this now, can you tell us what's your advice for those couples who are struggling, who doesn't have this gift of this particular marriage? What are you going to tell them who are listening to us right now? What are you going to tell them?
Yeah.
So that they can fix what is breaking.
I'm very, very happy to hear that. To me, I would like to advise the young ones that is eager to go into marriage. Marriage is a good thing. It makes man a man. You know, no matter how rich you are, if you have not married, you are nobody. Because you don't have family, no wife, no children. So people take you for another thing. So marriage is very, very good. And I will advise the young couple, first things to do when you want to go into marriage, to seek the face of God for a good woman. There are good women and there are bad women. So you seek for godly woman, a woman that loves God, a woman that knows what God is all about. Yes, like our daddy Adeboye used to say, that when you want to marry, try your couple and your spouse to know maybe he has the stability of prayer. That a woman that cannot pray for 1 hour, or a man who cannot pray for 1 to 3 hours, is not good enough. So I discovered that is true, because someone that gives his or her life for prayer, we hardly fall into temptations and be swept away with trials. But a woman who can pray and a man who can pray, just a couple who devotes to prayer, they will have a successful marriage. Because Satan is after marriage today more than every other institution, because he knows that is the beginning of successful life. Hence your marriage is crumbled, then there is nothing. So before you go into it, go to God, seek God's face. Don't look at beauty, don't look at educational background, don't look at her strangers, don't look at her, she's from so and so family. No, look into God's face. Let God choose for you. Pray very well. Some people say they don't know how can God. No, there is nothing you table before God that God cannot do. So go deeply. Let God knows that you need a right woman. You need a woman of your own life, and God will provide. Just also a woman should go to God, seek God's face. Don't look at appearance. Don't look at how that brother is tall. He's tall, he's handsome, he's this, he has a very good job, he has money, he's a this or that. No, that is not the middle. So if it is God, then you will manage it, and at the end of the day, you will success. But if it is what you think this or that, then it will not be okay. So I advise the young ones of this age to seek God's face before they go into marriage.
Okay. That's for those who wants to get into marriage. What about those who have that are already in the marriage? They didn't follow these particular steps that you have followed. Are we saying that they should go and divorce and look for the new ones to do these particular steps, or there's something they can correct? They're already inside already. They are struggling right now. As I'm talking to you right now, there are a lot of people watching us out there who are struggling with their marriage right now, that are regretting one or two things. Is there something they can go and think and change?
Yeah. We believe that with God, all things are possible. So what I will advise such situation is that they should go back to God. There is no way you can amend things. It is only God. That's what I know.
Exactly.
When you go to God and you table your matter before Him, then He knows what to do. If it is from the woman's side, God knows how to come in. If it is from the man's side, God knows how to come in. So both should go to God, not to some people say we go to court and let's divorce or let God give us condition. No, not court. It's God, because God is the creator of man. So He knows what to do, and whatever you brought before Him, He knows how to correct it. And that is just the good advice I can.
Wow. That's massive. So thank you so much, Daddy. Thank you so much for coming. Thank you so much for this particular insight. As I'm talking to you right now, I feel like I'm going home to go and get married. Because I love what I just said right now. I'm not scared anymore. Because then I was scared that people were like, oh, marriage is catching. But now what I heard from you, all I need to do, go home, look for a devoted woman, a woman who has the fear of God, a woman who is loyal, a woman who can manage finance of a man, the woman who agrees with the man and understands the man and loves the man. That is the things I learned today on Taking Hope. So I believe that by next time you'll be coming on this show, you'll be hearing that. Now, hello guys. Thank you so much for staying with us and hanging with us again for this particular episode. I promise you back, next week we're coming back with a wonderful topic again. We don't disappoint, you know that. We're going to give you something that you're going to take home. Thank you, sir.